As some of you know, I am a builder for GLRP and moderator. One thing that I do for GLRP is building, such as something more like this, which you might think this is very impressive, but as you will see on the screen, I have done builds for GLRP, and I can do some coding for it. This will be a series on the builder in GLRP for the Population 1 builder. I hope most of you will find this important, but I am going to go over what I will show you. I am going to show you what you can do in the Population 1 builder. What you can do in the Population 1 builder is pretty easy, or self-explanatory better. You can make different games. For now, I'm going to put this on Hangout just so I can do things easier. You can switch squad size, proximity, edit rules, which this will change how the game works and how everything happens. Just a big thing that you should know is you want to turn this on. Advanced Editor is how I'm going to eventually use a lot, is how we're going to do events, variables, roles, buffs, and shop, which I plan to go all over those in another video, or I don't know when. But I'm going to show you the basics of how we build in GLRP. The one thing, the shapes, is what we're gonna use for. The one thing I would recommend is for your settings, put them all the way down to 0.5, because then you can move them slightly, but not too much. And one major thing we do not like in GLRP is this. Glitchy textures. Which, if you don't know what those are, this is a perfect example. The one thing, here's an easy way on how to fix this. Grab it, click on scale, make sure you have snap on, and snap it to where you want. So then you don't have any more glitchy textures. Another useful thing is that with glitchy textures, there is a way to counter it. If you really want it to overlap, or if you really want them to be close together, an easy fix would be to grab it, unselect your grid, click on this once, and then you get rid of your glitchy textures on whatever side you wanted. One thing that is also useful is your fly mechanic, which will allow you to go up, down, and move around really quickly, and go through stuff. And also these, which there is quick ways to access this, but I would rather just click on them. Which I'm going to go over the base. For move, of course, that's how you move it. Rotate, you can do it in all directions. With scale, you can grab this and it scales up the whole thing. Or you can do one individual side. With this, you can undo, pretty much. Copy is where you can copy it. And delete is, of course, doing it. Another thing that is most common would be saved groups, which is how you save a build, and that's how I can have stuff like this on me. Which, yes, this is a custom build I did. And I am going to show you the base on how you would do this. First, you would grab your two objects, which I'm going to use these two as an example. Go to Edit, and you want to click your X, and you're going to get this little menu. Multi-select, one object selected. Then you want to click your other object, go to Edit, go to Group, and put your name, picture, save. One thing about save groups. The more saves you have within a group, which I will do this right now. if you have one save group like this, where it's grouped, and you were to copy this, and you were to add it to the same group and group it, it's going to add up more. And one thing that you really need to pay attention to is your budget, which of course it already explains it, but I'm going to go over it. How many objects in close proximity can be used for poor performance? Which this basically means for every block, there is a percentage. With one, it could be pretty much nothing, but the more you have, the faster this can build up. As you can see. Another thing about the builder is that you can customize pretty much anything about the game, which you can do in edit rules, which would be in play, and then right here. And then of course you have test, where you can have bots so you can mess around with them while you're trying to test out some systems. Then you have, first you have your save and publish. I hope you found this informational, and I plan to keep on doing this. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I will eventually go to the event editor. Just give me some time, but first I want to focus on building, which I feel like is a main fundamental that people would rather know before they move on to the coding aspect. I hope you found this informational, and have a great day.